Hi everyone, this is Srikanth and I am here to explain another of the problem written from the book by Andy Bhatt, Professor Andy Bhatt. So this is the isometric view of the diagram which will be given in the question paper along with the direction in which the front view of the diagram should appear. So this is the direction in which its front view should appear. Fine. So now let us have a look at the 3D diagram of this object. This is the 3D diagram of this object. So we can see how the faces are visible. Once again, to just have a look at the details, we are just going to hide the dimensions and I'm just going to provide it a slight rotation, so that you can have uh, the different faces and the different cuts that are appearing on this solid. You can easily see them. So here we can see that the top backside face is plain and the front face has been cut here. The front face has been cut here. There is a slot here and this lap is having a vertical slot, and also there is a horizontal slot running sideways at the bottom. Since these two slots are mixing, there is going to be something interesting that's going to happen at this place. So we'll see that when we see the front view, the orthographic views one by one. Okay, so coming to our basic position, this is the position of the diagram as you can see, and these are the dimension lines. So now one by one, let us go on to produce the front view, side view and top views. So first generally we have to draw the front view. The front view of this object will appear somewhat like this. So let us get the line diagram of this object. This is the line diagram. So here you can see all these lines, they are visible. This front lap faces are also visible, and here we are seeing something interesting happening. Here there is a dark line, whereas here on these two sides we have hidden lines. Now why is that happening is because these faces of the lap, these front faces of the lap, they are hiding the horizontal slot which is running sideways. Fine, a part of that is hidden, but because of this vertical slot in the front, this part is getting visible. Fine, and as you have already seen in the previous videos, the remaining sides are the sideways, the sides which are either horizontal or vertical, in the vertical and perpendicular to the front plane, they get hidden to provide us with the final front view like this. Fine. So when we project this on the VP, you will get the front view. So the front view, I'm drawing it here. So I will just hide this dimension lines. So we get the front view of this object. Coming back to the isometric view, so we got the front view of this object which is projected on VP. Next, we just have to see the same object in the side view. So the same object we have to see it in side view. So to view this in side view, let us take the side view of this object. So this is how the object will appear. Again, let's have a look at the line diagram of this object. So this is the line diagram of the object. So let's have a detailed view of this. Fine. So here this complete face which was in the side, that was visible, and here we are getting two invisible hidden edges. So these hidden edges are because of this vertical slot and the slot in this face. So you know the dimensions of these lines. Fine. So coming back to that, so let us get the projection of this, the side view, which will appear like this. So we got the projection of the side view. So this is the projection of the side view which we get on PP. Finally we have to go for the top view. Let's have a look at the top view, how the top view is going to be. So top view will appear like this. So we directly have got this line diagram. Fine. So here we have these edges visible. Whatever the lines are there in orange as well as green, they will be visible in the top view, whereas the lines which are dotted and which are in yellow, they will be hidden. Now again, just let us have a little of turn so that we can see what different faces are getting hidden and what different faces are visible. So here we can see this is the vertical slot, and the horizontally running slot is going to have two edges at this point and at this point here. so they'll be running throughout the face and they will be hidden behind this front in the top faces. This slot however is going to be fully visible, and hence we have to draw it in full view. So when we see the top view, this is how the top view is going to be. Let's get the projections of this on HP. So we have this complete view. Coming back to our normal diagram, this is how the front view, side view and top view are going to be created. Now again, let us just hide this object, hide this in object, and now let us take our concentration completely on this front view, side view and top views. So first, coming to the same problem, that this 3D diagram cannot be represented on a paper. So in order to be able to represent this on the paper, we have to rotate this plane till it comes in line with VP. So the top view has to come in line with VP. So then it's possible for us to draw it on the plane. And similarly, this side plane also has to be in line with the VP. Okay, so this side view also has to be in line with VP. So I just have to give it a rotation. Like this till it comes in line with VP. Now we can see that our front view, top view and side views are ready. Now again, taking this XY line, this is XY line, and here we have this line here. This is the X1 Y1 line, which will be vertical. Again, we don't have the need for these boxes, and we don't have to write this top view, side view and all those things. These tags will be written over here, PP will be written over here. We don't require these things. Fine. So again, these views have to be drawn with the front view base on XY line. Fine. And as we had already discussed, so these points, all the points in front view and top view should be matching correctly.